Harlem is one of those places that if you want to be a part of it, you can. I always say if you embrace Harlem, it embraces you back. I moved to Harlem in 2011, and I was finishing up a number of different consulting projects and trying to find all the things I love about living in New York City, art, theater, music. The visual arts really was kind of hidden behind closed doors. Most of the galleries were in brownstones, and you had to be invited in to experience them. And once you found it, it was wonderful. But I felt like there should be more access and more places for artists from uptown to be able to show their work. And there was also a lot of empty storefronts at the time. So I started knocking on doors and asking anybody I knew, what space we could use. And we opened the first pop-up storefront galleries on 118th and Adam Clayton Powell in May of 2012. There was a lot of support from the community. There was very much a sense of community and excitement for the artists and excitement for this to be happening in places that were just sitting there vacant. And it was very important to me at the time, and continues to be an engaged member of the community. And I chose to do that through art. I want to live in a place where artists can continue to live. I think that they're a very important aspect of a community. They make a contribution to the community that we may not always understand how apparent it is, but they do add a lot to a neighborhood. When you're walking down the street and you can see these beautiful art pieces in the window, it changes your walk down the street. So right now we're in Faction Art Projects, which is at the end of Strivers Row at 139th and Frederick Douglass. And every February they produce an exhibition called Harlem Perspectives, where they do highlight talent from uptown. Faction Art Projects learned about what I was doing in Harlem for the last number of years, and invited me to curate this exhibition. So with this exhibition, we were exploring artists that tear apart history or examine historical contexts, and they do that through the process of their art making and through the final pieces. Putting art in places where everyone has access to it, expanding the access to the arts uptown. We still have some limited access that may not be the case in other downtown neighborhoods. And also, again, creating a professional platform for artists to show their work uptown. I'm still excited about all those things. It's really an amazing thing to see people connect around public art. So in Marcus Garvey Park in particular, it was fun to see people that are in the park every day get really excited. And there were many times I would just come through the park and see people standing in front of a piece and talking to each other, and it was people that would never have engaged with each other otherwise. But because this piece was in their path where they walk their dog or someone else walks home with their kids, they ended up connecting around the art. Art is very much the fabric of Harlem, always has been, always will be. I want artists to sell their work, to do important things with their work, so that they can continue to live in this community.